good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining our live session this evening. I would like to morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone. So we are here today. We are from Amdoranalytics. I know most of us already know Amdoranalytics, but we'll be introducing ourselves again. And I'm not here alone. I'm here with my colleague Alfred. Alfred, please introduce yourself to our audience, please.
All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon for wherever you are joining us from. Um, my name is David Alfred, and your fellow brother in the tech ecosystem. And I believe that as you have joined us this evening, you will be leaving here with a lot of insights that will help you transition into tech if you are a newbie, and if you are a master that wants to transition or that want to upgrade your skill or want to switch to another skill, you are welcome here. And obviously, you'll be getting a lot of insights from myself and Natasha. This session promises to be a very, very, very powerful session full of insight. Yes, thank you.
All
Thank you,
right, thank
Natasha.
you so much. Yeah. All right, thank you so much, David. You can mute yourself for a second, David. All right. Thank you, everyone. Like you heard my colleague David said, this session promises to be insightful. There'll be a lot of things. You're going to learn a lot of things. You're going to gain insights. You're going to learn about skills, tech skills that can position you, for this tech age or digital age that we are in. So today we are going to be talking about a very interesting topic. But before then, I'll just give us a brief intro of what Amdo Analytics is all about. So, Amdo Analytics, we are one of the fastest growing tech organizations in Nigeria. But we do not only cater to Nigerian audience. We have students from all over the world, from Kenya, from Cameroon, from Canada, from Australia, from the UK, from even Amsterdam and different places in the world, right? So what we do here at Amda Analytics, we are an edtech organization, and we teach high in demand tech skills to tech newbies. So whether you're just starting out your tech journey or you've been a professional for a while, and maybe you've been like in the or medical industry or the law industry, legal industry, or from wherever you started your career from, and then you're thinking, oh, I want to be a part of the tech ecosystem. I want to also, be part of tech professionals that are contributing immensely to this digital age we're in. You can also join us. What we teach hands-on practical skills. We are known for hands-on our hands-on approach to learn. We don't just teach theory in AMDA Analytics. We are not just here to tell you, oh, this and that, learn this, do that. No, we don't just tell you, we show you how to do it. We hold you by the hands and we teach you step by step, step by step. We currently offer about 8 tech courses, including data analytics, data engineering, data science, HR analytics, business analytics, project management, AI engineering, and cyber security. So feel free to contact any of our tech consultants if you want to learn a new tech skill or you want to transition into the tech industry. We'll give you a one-on-one coaching session where we get to unravel, you know, your interests with you, guide you, get to know your strengths and weakness, and then we give you a roadmap, a tech roadmap that will guide you on selecting the particular tech path that works best for you. So now said, we'll be going right into today's topic. Today's topic says skills that will pay you in 2026. Skills that will pay you in 2026. As we all know, um, especially in Nigeria, the economy is not smiling, right? Everybody's looking for how to up their financial game gain. Everybody's looking for how to get multiple streams of income, how to increase their financial life, how to increase their streams of income, how to increase their earnings as professionals or even business people, right? So the question now is, what skill can you learn that will increase your earning in 2026? Because it's not every skill that is financially rewarding. That's the truth. So many people have learned tech skills that are not even paying them. There are some tech skills that are already obsolete, right? You learn them, and for instance, someone that is going to learn PHP language in software engineering, or someone that is going to learn maybe C sharp, for instance, or C plus plus. These languages, these programming languages are not in demand. So when you're learning them now, you might not really see jobs or start earning quickly, right? Because they're a bit outdated, right? So we are going to be talking about tech skills that will pay you in 2026. That's what I and my colleague and I are going to be discussing today. So I'm going to be leaving the floor right now for my colleague. He'll be talking to us right now about tech talents that companies are hiring for. So over to you, Alfred. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Natasha. Yes, a lot of people say there is no job, but the truth is there are jobs, but there are no there is no qualified people to take up the jobs. Let's take for instance someone that learns data analytics. Learn data analytics um, is learning an in-demand skill because data analytics is very, very, very in demand. Let's take for instance a retail company can use data analyst or a data analyst. That's someone that's learned data analytics to track what the customers are buying. Now, a data analyst will analyze patterns and help the company to make better decisions. As long as businesses still exist, a data analyst will always be needed. So a data analyst is um, high in demand for in the tech system. Also, I want to talk about cybersecurity. Now, as long as there is cyber attack, as long as there is cyber crime, not even as long as there will continually be cyber crimes. And in order not to be a victim of any cyber threat, it is it is important that you hire a cyber security specialist. So cybersecurity specialists are high in demand as long as you are good at what you do. As long as you are good and you can show your employer that you are good or someone that wants to hire you that you are good at what you do, there is a job for you. Fintechs, banks, and a lot of organizations are searching for cybersecurity. Now, I don't want to talk too much. I want us to, even as I talk, that we check online, like we check sites like read.co.uk and check how these tech skills I'm talking about, how they are in demand and the kind of salaries they get. So if you are a lover of Netflix, I'm at the third point now. If you're a lover of Netflix, you watch Netflix a lot, you will notice that Netflix will suggest movies for you. Netflix will always suggest movies for you. Why is that so? That is so because there is a data scientist in place. So as long as streaming platforms exist, this streaming platform or movie platforms exist, there will always be a high demand of a data scientist. So data scientists, a data scientist will study your habits, like study the habit of the end users. When they study the kind of patterns you have for movies, if you are the type that love watching terrorist war movies, they will always suggest it for you. Now, in the absence of a data scientist, this can't be possible. I can go on and on and on and say more, but I will just add two high in demand skills. Project management is also high in demand as long as there is project is going on a daily basis. There are a lot of projects going on a daily basis. We have apps being launched. We have varieties of projects, and a project manager is one that coordinates developers, designers, stakeholders, and what have you, to ensure that a project is delivered on time. So as long as there is a project, or as long as there will always be a project, there will always be a demand for a project manager. So I will end up by adding just one more, so that I will give my colleague time to talk as well. Now let's see AI. AI is AI has come to stay. AI has come to stay. I don't think there's anything that will beat AI, artificial intelligence. I don't think there's anything that will beat artificial intelligence for now, because AI is creating jobs. We had a live session some time ago, and I made a statement. I remember clearly that I said AI is not taking jobs, AI is creating jobs. So if AI is taking your job, it is also creating a new job for you. So if AI has taken your job, AI has created another job, or is creating jobs for you. So for those that are lamenting that AI is taking jobs, I want to congratulate you, because AI is taking jobs. Sorry, AI is creating jobs. Let's take for instance.
Hi, Alfred. Okay, it seems my colleague's network has gone off.
Can you hear me, Natasha? Welcome.
I can hear you now. Can you hear me, Alfred? Hi, Alfred.
I think the network is kind of acting funny, but I don't know if you can hear me, Natasha.
I think you were the one that it was your network that went off. You just paused.
Okay, but can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right, I was talking about AI engineering, and I said AI engineers build intelligent system that can automate tasks or make decision. Now we have okay, let's take for instance the e-commerce companies. What e-commerce companies are hiring AI engineers every day, because AI engineers help them to create recommendation system that studies their product based on customers' behavior. If you buy stuffs from Jumia, you will notice that Jumia will always, when you enter the app, recommend stuffs for you. That is because Jumia has studied your behavior. You get, so it will, the AI engineers has built the system to do that, and that's why it is happening like that. And why it's like that, or why e-commerce companies, for example, hire AI engineers, is to boost their sales, because it makes what AI engineers does to e-commerce company, it helps customers to, or end users, to get what they want fast, or entice them with things that they think they might like. So AI engineers are highly in demand. I also want to mention a few um, in-demand tech skill. AI automation is also high in demand. Business analysis
Okay, since
It's,
my colleague's network has gone off, um, thank you, Alfred. That was really an exhaustive list. Alfred, can you hear me?
yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Seems you've listed like a lot of them already. So,
All right.
I don't know. Or you still have? Do you still
No,
have other things?
you can just proceed. I don't know if you get. Okay, I said some.
Yeah, I
I
got the
mentioned a
last thing you
few.
said.
All
Okay,
right, I
okay,
mentioned AI automation, business analytics, and
okay.
the rest. And I don't know if you heard when I said this. We have a lot of in-demand skills, or we teach in-demand skills at Amdo Analytics.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I stopped around there, so you can just proceed from here.
All right, all right. Thank you so much, Alfred. That was really, really in depth. It was, the list was very, very comprehensive and very deep. You touched on a lot. In fact, you even touched on most of the things I wanted to say. You've already touched on that. Guys, I don't know if you're watching us, I'm sure you're already learning a lot from these things that my colleague Alfred has already said. Um, he mentioned um, tech roles or tech skills like business analysis, project management, AI engineering. He even touched on cyber security, right? These are top skills that will pay you in 2026 if you start learning them now. Trust me, in 6 months to 8 months, you will be earning well. You'll be earning well. And like he said you can always learn them from Amdor Analytics. You can learn them from Amdor Analytics. So he has said a lot of things. He has even said the things I wanted to say. I wanted to talk about tech roles that will remain valuable even as AI has already, taken taking over the digital landscape. He said something, said AI, and it's something I also say. What he said is something I also said the last time I came on live. I said that when I think my colleague Chika was the one, with me that day, and I said people say AI take people's job, but as AI is taking your job, AI is also creating jobs. And Alfred also mentioned that today. It is the truth. It is the truth. Oh, AI is going to take my job. Oh, AI is going to replace me. As AI is replacing people, AI is also bringing out new jobs. I don't know if we followed the news recently, 2 days ago, where Meta announced 6,000 jobs that were replaced by AI. The 6,000 people woke up. I think that was on Tuesday. 6,000 people woke up on Tuesday morning. They said the email they said the email was sent by 2 a.m. People woke up to an email that they have been laid off because AI has already replaced them, right? Alfred, I don't know if you saw that news. Hi, Alfred, can you hear me?
Yeah, I saw it. I did.
Yes. So those are like those jobs are, I mean, jobs that AI could replace, and 6,000 people lost their job. My heart goes out to them. So I would like to be talking to us about jobs or roles that you can step into, that you are sure that okay, AI cannot people cannot just wake up and use AI to replace me tomorrow, right? I'm sure that those jobs are those people that were replaced or those people that were laid off were actually occupying roles, maybe obsolete roles or traditional roles. Most of them were software engineers, software developers, web developers, and all of that, and they were replaced, right, because of AI. But I would like to list some jobs right now that, trust me, AI cannot, take that job. Number one, AI product managers. AI product managers. You see people that build products, right? Build products that entail human touch, products that show or encompass things that humans really need, like user experience, like how do humans relate, how do humans interact, how do humans like to use so thing. Take for instance maybe a fintech app that a fintech apps that um has compartments. For instance, okay, opay, let's say opay wants to build a product where people can have three accounts under just one account. So you can say this account is for my savings, this account is for my investment, this account is for my daily spending, but all under one umbrella. Imagine if a product manager comes up with something like that, and that kind of product is now regulated with AI. So the product manager does not have to be there every time to regulate. Oh, you must save here. Oh, what is this person saving? Oh, is this person doing this? No, 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 no. They just put up an AI bot that regulates everything, right? Regulates your savings for you, regulates your bill payments for you, also regulates your investment and everything all under one umbrella. Guess what? Users will jump on that product. Use because do you know the funny thing? I've been thinking of a product like that. I was thinking about it yesterday. I also thought about it today. I'm like, oh, I use AI every time. I use OP every time. I wish OPA product managers can just think about something like this, and think about how to integrate an AI that will also help to, manage this thing. This is something I am an end user, and this is what I'm thinking of. Imagine an AI product manager that is thinking like this and also implementing this thing fast. Such AI product manager will not be replaced. So if you want to start a career that you want it to be AI proof, a career that will be future proof, a career that cannot just, go off like that, think AI product management. Also, my colleague also talked about cybersecurity, but I will also touch on that. Cybersecurity, because with the rise of AI, with the rise of AI, it has dramatically increased attacks, vulnerabilities. There are a lot of vulnerabilities now in the digital landscape because of AI. So if you want a career path or a skill that AI cannot replace quickly, go and learn cybersecurity. I will tell you for free. And guess what? Amdoranalytics, we teach cybersecurity. We teach cybersecurity. Not just that, cloud. Hmm. You see, cloud roles, they will always be in demand because most of all the products, all the digital products in the tech landscape now are all hosted on the cloud. This StreamYard we are using is hosted on the cloud. YouTube is hosted on the cloud. Google is hosted on the cloud. IG is hosted on the cloud. Facebook is hosted on the cloud, which means you will need cloud architects to build the architecture that will help, you know, manage these products that are being hosted on the cloud. You need cloud architects, you need cloud managers, you need cloud engineers, you need people that will be able to even cloud security people. You will need them to secure these products, right? So, if you're looking for a career path that AI cannot replace you, go for cloud. And guess what? In our curriculum, our courses, we integrate cloud courses into every of our courses. For instance, our AI engineering course, we don't just teach you AI for just AI. No, we also teach you how to integrate AI into cloud environments. Our cyber security, we also teach you how to secure cyber tools that are being deployed on the cloud, right? So, thirdly, I would like to talk about automation. My colleague has already touched that, but I'll also touch that a bit. AI automation, I tell you guys, automation is one of the in-demand skills. Companies are looking for people that can automate systems for them, that can quickly track things, that can quickly put things in place. If you're an operations manager already, we have a lot of operations managers that are just doing admin. You are good in admin work, you are good in putting things in place, you are good in coordinating, organizing things. Go and learn AI automation. It will be your icing on the cake. Trust me. Learn how to use Zapier, learn how to use Make, learn how to use Go High Level, learn how to use what do they N8N to automate systems, to build structure for companies. Companies will pay you well because a lot of companies need admin managers that will help. So I've realized that in the corporate world, the admin um department is the department that is usually overlooked. Like, it's just admitting not just to enter data, it's not just to make sure that every project is well, it's not just to follow up on people and remind people. But trust me, the backbone of every company, every organization is the admin department. If you want to know, shut down your admin department. Shut it down for 2 days. Lapses will show. right? You will not see the customer service asking for this. Oh, why is this not here? Oh, we need this file. Oh, we need this. You see the software engineers, they're asking, we need passwords, we need authentication, we need this. Why? Because it is the admin department that actually hold all these things together. Now imagine you that already have um experience in admin, experience in management, experience in administration, experience in operations. You now add the AI automation. It means you're not just doing your admin work or your operation work manually. No, you are now automating tasks. So instead of doing things repeatedly, you are cutting down repeated tasks using AI tools like Zapier, make.com, and anything. And guess what? In our next cohort in Amdoranalytics, we will be offering AI automation. You will come, you will learn AI automation, you learn how to automate Gmail, you will learn how to integrate third party apps together, you will learn how to integrate your calendars, your Gmail, your um meeting tools and everything together using AI automation tools, right? So if you want to learn a skill that you know that AI will not be able to quickly replace you, go and learn AI automation. So these three things, to wrap up, I will summarize three in-demand skills that AI cannot replace you quickly. Number one, cloud engineering. Number two, cybersecurity. Number three, AI automation. And also, I would also like to talk about how to quickly learn these things, right? How to, let's say you're a busy professional, you don't know how to, manage your time. You don't know how to. You're like, oh, I have a day job. I have a 9 to 5. I'm working in a legal firm. I need to, but I still want to learn this thing and I'm busy. First of all, pick one in-demand skill. For instance, you can pick AI automation. You can come to Amdoranalytics, pick AI automation. Tell us, oh, we want to learn AI automation. After that, pick two tools in AI because there are a lot of tools in AI automation. I've already listed them out. Go high level, Make, Zapier, NA10, and there's another one I can't really remember. But there are about 5 major tools in AI automation. Don't try to learn all of them at the same time. Learn just two. You can go for NA10 and maybe Zapier. Learn those two and learn them well. See, trust me, employers doesn't do not care how many things you know. They care about your depth. Your depth. How well do you know these things? I will always tell people it's better to know two tools very well than to know 5 tools and you're not even good at that. Right? You're just surface learning. It's better to learn two tools in depth, right? So first of all, let pick one part. Secondly, pick two tools in that part and learn them deeply. Then lastly, build real world projects. And that's why at the beginning I said under analytics we deal on hands-on. We don't just do surface level thing. Hands-on practical learning. So when you come to under analytics, you will learn the practical way to be able to, you know, automate things using AI tools. You will learn, in fact, we'll give you real life tasks. I'm telling you for free. We'll give you real life tasks that you work on. You will automate things and you watch them work, right? So you build practical projects, we give mini projects, we give capstone projects at the end of your learning. And you also be posting on LinkedIn, posting what you're learning, posting your projects. Trust me, by the end, after you've done these three things, you will be able to stand firm in the tech ecosystem. You'll be able to stand firm. You'll be able to apply for jobs, even internships for a start, and you will get there. So over to you, Alfred. I would like you to talk about um, soft skills that can. So we've talked about the career path. We've talked about skills that they can learn. But for instance, now in cases where someone goes for an interview and there are 5 candidates and all of them are very good, they have all the tech skills, they understand these things, they know the tools. How can someone stand out in such environment? What are the things that can set you apart? What are the soft skills that can set you apart amongst all these people? Go ahead, Alfred.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Natasha. I I quickly want to talk about a few of the soft skills that can set someone aside. It's not enough. It's not enough to just have the skills. It's not enough to just have the skills. It's also very important that you have an extra skill that will put you that will give you an edge over, or that will put you ahead of your fellow applicants. Yes, the job is there, but there's always something that will put you ahead of others. And having soft skill is very, very important, because soft skill cut across communication, your adaptability, your collaboration and teamwork, problem solving mindset, and all that. So those are part of the soft skills that you will need to um, that you will need to add to your tech skill. Let's take communication for instance. Now, if you're a good communicator, not okay, let me say not all employees or not all stakeholders are technical stakeholders. We also have non-technical stakeholders. So how do you communicate um, to the non-technical stakeholders? Now, how you communicate to a non-technical stakeholder is very important, and communication. Okay, how you communicate to a non-technical stakeholder is very important, because if you are using a technical term for someone that is non-technical, it it will it will look as if you are saying gibberish. But if you use non-technical term, it makes the stakeholder understand you better. So also one of the soft skills that every employer will be looking out for is your problem solving mindset. Now, from the way you present yourself, your employer will know mindset. This one does not have a problem solving mindset. You might have problem solving mindset and has an 80%, or let's say 20%, someone okay, or someone that passed the interview.
Okay, it seems my colleague's
As
network is having issues. Hi Alfred, can you hear me now? Hi Alfred, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Is it from my end or
All
from
right. Your
your
network,
end?
I don't know, but I just couldn't hear you for a while. But go ahead.
All right. What was the last thing you had me say? So I will not so I'll be on point.
You were talking about problem solving mindset. So yeah, let's let's just yeah, problem solving mindset. You were trying to round up problem solving mindset and all of that.
Adaptability, the ability to adapt to. Is this my network? Natasha, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. You must what's happening? Hello, Natasha, can you hear me? All right. What is happening? If you can hear me, please type something in the inbox. I think I'm back. All right. So I hand over to Natasha. All right. Critical thinking is also a very important soft skill that one must possess. Welcome back, Natasha. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Sorry about that.
Okay. Critical thinking is also very responsibility for every outcome. Don't just do the task.
Hi, Alfred. Hi, Alfred. Can you hear me now? Okay. I think Alfred is um having a bit of network issues. So, um, thank you. Thank you, Alfred. Alfred, can you hear me? All right. So, um, okay. So, Alfred, I don't know if Alfred can hear me, but thank you so much, Alfred, for that, you know, beautiful explanation about soft skills, where you were talking about communication. You also talked about problem solving, that employers can actually know who can solve problems, their mindset, if this person has a problem solving mindset or not. While they're asking you interview questions, they are they are evaluating you, they are looking at you, they are looking at your answers, evaluating your responses. Can this person solve problems? Can this person be a valuable addition to my team? So yes, that's very, very important. And then I like the way you touched on critical thinking, critical thinking and adaptation. Thank you very much, Alfred. That was really, really insightful. So we'll be rounding off this session now. Thank you everyone for joining. The last thing I would like to add, to conclude, in conclusion, I would like to talk about major trends in the tech ecosystem that we're going to see in the next 5 years. Just one major trend. I noticed something that most times people learn the tools, like maybe cybersecurity tool, um, programming language, which is also a tool. Alfred, please, can you mute yourself? Um, Programming language tool, design tool, and all of that. So when they come to interviews, when they're applying for a job, they are like, okay, I can use this tool, I can do this, I can do that. But when they come into the company, they start finding it hard to actually blend in, into the work culture, but not just work culture. They find it hard to blend into the system. Yeah, that's the word, system. So you can know tools, you can know a lot of tools, but you might not know how to use that tool in a particular work environment, in a particular system. It's one of the things that I've noticed in the corporate world, right? Let me take, for instance, AI automation. I learned AI automation for a while, though I'm not really, really like practicing at the moment. But um, as an AI automation person, you get to learn tools, you get to know how to use tools. But the truth is, when you enter into a company or a business or an organization, you find out that it is not every operational um, method, or it's not every process in that organization that needs to be automated. It's not everything that needs to be automated, right? That's one of the issues that some AI automation specialists, have, because they've learned the tool. They know how to do press A and B happens. In software engineering we call it is it conditional. If A, then B. If C, then D, right? So because they know that if you activate this event A, then you get a response B. So they want to just press all the A's to get all the B responses. But when you enter into an organization, you find out that at the end of the day, they go automate things they're not supposed to be automating. They go cut down on tasks that they're not supposed to cut down on. They go press things they're not supposed to press, right? And then when they start having issues with management, they're like, but I'm trying to help, but I'm trying to bring in my automation experience to bear in this organization. But no, that's not how it should be. You are supposed to learn the system and understand how it works, and when to apply that thing, right? So one of the major trends that we're going to see in the tech ecosystem is knowing is people like one of the people that are going to survive the next 5 years and the whole AI revolution is people that will know how to integrate systems into businesses and when to integrate them, right? So it's not just knowing what to do, it's to know how to do it and when to do it, when to integrate systems, when to automate, not just prompting anything you see because you know how to use AI, not just doing anything that learn the system first and then know how to and when to automate them. So thank you everyone for joining. Like once again, we are Amdoranalytics and we teach high in demand tech skills. Since my colleague is already off the stage because of network issues, but thank you all for joining. For those that are not here live, I'm sure that when you come across this video, you find it invaluable and you also watch it and get to learn from us and take home some insights we've shared today. See you guys same time next week. Bye.